clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finish friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the D. D's no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a peak, bro. Whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name.
What is up? No more Zoom. We meet at the clubhouse for real.
More Zoom.
No more freaking
Yeah,
Zoom.
sorry, Phil. I kind of screwed it up.
You're
I
good,
accidentally
dog.
unshared it during the intro.
You're good, dog. I was cheering that I thought Kick was working, and then it was just like, "Burp, just kidding." So
Psych.
I definitely talked to them, and it did not work what they said. So I'll try again. But if you haven't seen it yet, we're gonna go ahead and start the show right off the top with a good old Figgy video. Yo, let's freaking go.
So sick.
I mean, obviously, we've all kind of been waiting for this, and it's twofold. I thought of you guys instantly because what is that show? 3D Apes, my boy.
Dude, I'm
Let's
so
go.
excited for my 3D
that means
ape.
you know
Give
it.
it
It
to
has to
me.
be soon.
Let's
has to be soon.
go. Turn me all the way up. I thought of you guys instantly. I was like, oh shit.
I'm glad to know I'm not going to be pantless, though.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I kind of wish you were, dude. Just
It would be,
dude.
I mean, if we just let the whole jungle hang out as well, I mean, that would just be, I don't know about that, but like, yeah, right here, we got Garga.
Yeah.
At least he's rocking some shorts.
I was like, yo, why? Like, who's peeking on who here in this urinal?
dude, Figgy
You know,
needs to learn
Garga's
his
sitting there, and
freaking
Figgy's
urinal
coming up like, hey, let me see.
manners.
Let me see that.
Yeah,
Let me
what
see
you
it.
got going on over there?
So
yeah, the
wow,
bathroom
he's
wall,
really
or
curious.
graffiti on
bro.
it. Just so
Yeah,
thick.
dude. I just,
Just-
man, seeing those two videos back to back was like just what the doctor ordered. Not that we've been in good spot. Like, to be honest, I've been in a good headspace, because like I've really enjoyed the Forge, but this is like fire.
They look
You
so
know.
good.
You know that when Other Side opens up and all the apes fucking swarm the clubhouse, there is going to be so many fucking people inside this clubhouse.
Bro, and guess what? If you don't have an ape character, you're probably not allowed in.
Hmm.
Imagine
Maybe you
like,
can view
actually.
it from
It's
my
membership
stream.
to the clubhouse. Like if, in the other side, I'm sure it's the same exact way. Normies can't enter.
Right.
I don't know though. Clubhouse, I mean, I feel like it's the center of the ecosystem, unless if they wanted to token gate the center, but I feel like
Which they
you
could.
got to let people come experience the clubhouse too, you know? Like you don't want to.
Well, maybe it's on
Fine.
special occasions.
Maybe
that
it's
you
on
probably
like
can't.
Thursdays and Fridays, you know? It's Voyagers eat free.
Yeah, right.
Come on through and check out the clubhouse. But man, uber bullish. Also, was the ape that was running, was that Gordon's? It had
No, I think that was Figgy.
I thought it was Laser Eyes, and Figgy was like waiting at the fucking door. Go back to that video, dude.
Oh, it is Laser Eyes. Yeah, here, let me reshare it. What if this is like the soft launch of Gordon coming back?
Because like
Yeah, I
that's
definitely
definitely
see-
Laser Eyes.
I definitely see some beams right there.
Hmm.
Let's see. What I guess, yeah.
Isn't it robot
Does
fur?
Gordon's have a black T on it?
That I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
I was just trying to think because like his is obviously iconic. So I
Pretty
wasn't.
cool to see Damien in the first trip avatars
Yep,
or second trip.
for sure. For sure.
And
So
yeah, this is just so sick.
obviously,
Okay, wait. I did. Okay, yes, that's definitely Gordon's, right? That is a blue beam. If
dude,
I've
for
ever
sure,
seen
and it's
one.
robot fur too. Because look how it's like glistening, dog.
Does his have a
But does
shirt?
Gordon have a black shirt on? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Maybe he's got a. Maybe that's the little alpha. He's got a custom made shirt on, dog.
Oh,
What
he
is
does
it?
have. He's got the. What is that? The Vietnam
Jacket, right?
jacket.
Maybe
Yeah,
he took it
maybe
off
that's
and
what that
underneath.
Does that look Vietnam jackety?
I
Let's see.
can't tell, dog. I mean, come on.
I mean,
I'm
this
gonna-
looks more like a black T-shirt. Although, is that green underneath this light? Right
Yo, all I'm
there?
gonna say to that though is,
It does kinda look-
you're supposed to be resting, my
Uh,
guy.
Who?
Yeah, and not run into the freaking clubhouse, my guy.
Okay,
Gordon.
okay. In the very beginning, you can kind of see it in some of the natural daylight. It
Yeah.
does look green.
Yes.
We're gonna analyze.
I don't know. That's what I thought though. When I saw it, I was
looks
like,
black,
dude.
black, and then there's like one. That's
Yeah,
green
yeah. I
there.
mean, it's green. It's got a collar. You can kind of
Look,
see the
like-
arm patches on it a little bit.
That's green
Definitely green, dude. Army green too.
for sure.
That's it.
Oh,
And
man.
yeah, for sure the robot fur. Sick.
Because I thought that was
Look,
kind of cool. Because
Look, there's a little bubblegum ape. Does Low Belly have a bubblegum?
apparently.
Hmm.
Is she
I
running
just
with,
liked- I
is,
like
is
the
it
little-
permanent, like the gum portion?
Looks like maybe
Looks like
Let me
it. Let's
see. Where are we going? In the beginning of the video? End of the
it's
video?
right there.
Well, I've got it shared up on the stream.
Oh, maybe I should get
Yeah,
out
it
of
looks
my
like
own.
Looks like it's permanently there.
You're always blowing a big ass bubble, bro.
Oh yeah, look at that.
All I know is seeing
Any other
Gordon's
traits that we
ape,
can see?
like, again, that was a nice little extra oomph too.
We got some more blue beams over here somewhere.
Yep.
There's a
Because
motion.
Piggy's right there, right standing in the front.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Either way, super dope.
Either way, I don't know. This just got me super excited.
Yes.
It's going to be so much fun.
And then also, Bryce, if you want to go down to his next tweet right there, just the text. Obviously, is going to be. They said going to be bringing together a few other side and BAYC members later this month in LA. Want to do some testing with a smaller group in person. Think it's needed before we go to the swamp online. And I was like, damn, this is like time 1,037 that I was actually mad I don't live in California specifically because of Yuga. I feel like there's so many like random meetups and like testing out of things and
Yeah, I think the
businesses
Cali
and
Apes
shit.
group chat goes off.
What's that?
I said I think the Cali
Oh.
Apes group chat goes off.
I mean, surely, because there's just always things happening, community events, and obviously this will be dope. But at the end of the day, we're just excited that we got, a little bit of an update, obviously, and to be able to see just that snippet was for sure bricked up.
Can I have some more?
Yeah, Maury. He's always got the freaking greatest.
That's
there.
awesome.
Shout out to the blue fur Maury. So enough of this clubhouse talk. Man, let's get back into the forge. So a couple updates. Orangey, shout out to Orangey. He bought an ape. Whoop.
Let's go.
Let's go. Orangey, let's go.
Whoop, whoop.
Congrats on the fucking orange background. That's always the play. Orange background for the dub. Bought one off Machi. And more importantly, you're in the club officially with your ape, which is dope. Super exciting. I saw you trying to get Bryson to get one too. So Bryson, if you want to come on, come get an ape. Go get it. Go get you some. That's exciting. But Orangey obviously has been playing a bunch of Forge, and he has posted some of his thoughts on the game update. And I'll be honest, I've appreciated it. It's nice to see different perspectives. Obviously, he is in a much different ballpark than Phil, me. When I go foraging, I'm just trying to, level up some shit, and I'm pretty slow moving, if I'm being honest. And I think I have a decent strategy, thanks really to Bryce and Will. I at least use some sort of strategy. But I'm not, like, at the end of the day, I'm also not sitting on it for 20 hours. I'm not sitting on it for 18. I don't have 100 heavy metals delegated to me. I'm a very small fish in this pond. So, what are your thoughts on the Forge thus far? Pros, cons, and how are your builds going, dudes?
Take it away, Will.
Will hasn't slept in 5
All right,
days.
Will's mic is muted, so I will take it away. Overall,
Yes, sir.
he's over here. Whoa. Yeah, overall, loving the Forge.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And you snooze,
Yeah,
you
my
snooze, you lose,
bad.
brother. You snooze, you lose.
Come
All right,
on,
go for it.
brother.
Overall,
Dude, RIP, real quick. RIP Orangey should have waited like, I don't know, a couple hours, and he could have gotten that ape for cheaper.
Nah,
Machi is
stand up.
committing murder to the floor again.
yeah, Machi is straight up.
1077 Forge. All right, go. Let's. I'll get it.
1077
You talk
Forge.
about
Okay.
Forge.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
talk
gonna
about my
call it
Forge
up.
experience. So
Yes,
far,
please.
loving it. Picked up another one. It's been super fun to have one that I kind of screwed up on and trying to, figure out the most optimal screwed up way to level up, and then one that was fresh that's just going to be my energy machine.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
overall, it's a lot of fun. It's getting to that point where it's not as like hands-on. My upgrades now take like 45 minutes at a minimum. So kind of nice that I can do it and then get back to work and not be on it all the time.
And that was the point, right? Like
Mhm.
that, and they've said that as much like multiple times as like this should be something you can
Marathon,
do
not a
casually.
sprint.
Yeah, you can do it casually. Kip, is this Kip's? Let's freaking go, Kip.
This is Forge 1077.
Dude,
I mean,
that's
this
sick.
is
Let's
one
go.
badass
I
reaver.
love the
right
hazard
here.
tiles on the back row.
Let's freaking
That's
go,
cool.
Kip. Stand up, Kip. We
Dude,
love to see
Reaver
it.
is sick.
Yeah, for real.
We got the Forge into the
Bro, he's
server
got it,
rack,
yeah.
into the
He's got a
computer,
server,
into
the
the server
computer rack.
rack. Oh my God! Somebody freaking unplugged the
Yo.
juice, and it just
Oh, yo.
Rip.
Dude, also that
Um,
weapon system on that Reaver is freaking dope.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that is a blade, my
Whoa.
guy.
Oh, is
Like,
it a blade? Is that what they
Yo.
call?
oh, I don't know what it's called. I'm just saying that
Looks
that
like
is
a
one
scythe.
monster. It does look like a scythe. You're right.
And this is the community Forge. So if you want us to check out a Forge, just hit the numbers in the chat. We're going to go ahead and take a gander at a number
And
of
we
them.
will vote for it, Will. So if you do not vote for it,
Ooh,
you're
I actually
in
love
trouble.
that. We can definitely vote. We can throw some votes your way.
Yeah, if you type your
Yeah.
number in there, we will vote for you right now.
We'll take a
Here,
gander.
look. We'll also do this. Hold on.
We doing
hold
an
on.
energy vote too? Are we really treating
Oh,
the
we
people?
will. We're treating the people.
We are
Oh, wait,
treating
hold
the
on. Let
people.
me
All
me find one that's a little more stacked with some energy. Okay.
That's going to be like,
Alright,
you
alright.
owe 1
I
million.
see Ziggy over here, 6346. Let me get this.
We got
bad
you,
boy called
Ziggy.
up.
What are we doing here? 1077. Is that the
Yes.
one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
1077.
Alright, we're gonna come over here.
A
Let's
1500
go.
energy vote for the
1077.
people.
Let's freaking go, Kip.
6346.
Share the YouTube, share the Twitch, get people in here. We're
Boom.
voting for folks.
Let's see.
We're
Who we
showing
got?
love to the fam.
Oh,
Is this Ziggy?
this would be Ziggy.
Oh, I like the
Dang,
checkerboard.
he's
Let's
got
freaking
quite a
go,
few tiles
man.
built out. What are we rocking here level wise? Oh, I don't know. Dude, I need to install this little
Yes,
BS thing.
dude.
There's
Yo,
that
you gotta
and the
mute the
turn-
game audio. It's a little loud.
Dude, I can't.
Or you could turn it
there's
down.
No,
Oh, is it me? Or is it you?
I think it's me, but I don't know why.
Hey,
I
go
don't
to
know
your
how to-
stream and click mute screen audio.
I don't know,
like
I'm just
down
gonna
here
come
at the
over
bottom.
I'm gonna show
Wait,
this
hold on,
tab
wait.
instead, and now I think.
Wait, no, I got it. I think
You're
I got
good
it.
now. Yeah.
I
Did I mute it?
switched to a different one.
Okay.
What was that number, Ziggy? I think 1676 or
6346.
6346. Is that what?
Oh,
I think I was on
6346.
6346.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. We'll just do another visit real quick. Double check. Yup.
Yes, sir. Checkerboard
go,
pattern.
yes, sir.
And he got a grill. Let's go. Oh, he's got the vinyl.
Yeah,
Let's
bro. He's got the
freaking go.
vinyl going.
We
Love
got
the.
tunes.
Is that an ape school? What is it? Oh, we got the whole crew. in here.
Oh, we got the
Oh,
crew coming
shit.
through. Let's go.
Yeah, in the last 2 days, my forge has not changed one bit.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
looks-
Mine are pretty boring looking
It
too.
looks
I've
the
just been leveling
exact
up.
same, but
Yeah.
the tiles are upgrading.
Yep.
So now I've got the slow and steady grind to get all of these to level 14, which
We
is
have been grinding it.
each
out.
each tile to go from 12 to 14 takes, I think, about an hour and 45 minutes. So it is quite a bit.
So did we already? I'm sorry, I zoned out. Did we visit 6346?
I did, yes. So if you want to visit one of the other, like 16764. Wait, you live built a cow? Let's see. What was that? For 6, 3, 4, 6.
I was trying to see. Actually, I know I can find it.
He sure did. Live built a cow.
Live built a cow.
Yeah, what's up, Squirtle?
Squirtle.
Squirtle Doodle.
Squirtle. Oh, here we go. I got you another one to look at here in a second. We're going to PP Man's.
If he still has that clay tile and that P, I'm not voting for him.
I just said it in the private chat to one of you Chads to pull up 5396. Let's freaking get it. The PP Man, the PP Palace. Let's go.
Let's visit. There's clay there. You're canceled. Yep.
Oh
You lost my
my
vote, good sir. And oh
PP.
my goodness.
PP.
Aren't you
PP
like,
man.
don't you work for Yuga-ish?
PP Man. Come on, dude.
This is disgraceful.
That looks like poo poo.
That looks like poo-poo, Mr. PP. All right.
Poop-filled PP layer. For real.
Bruh.
They had a vote, PP man. No clay tiles. Or sand or whatever that one is.
You're against the sand or clay?
Well, I mean, his whole, they were all the one color, and there's just one tile that's different. I can't stand for that.
There we go. We got poo-poo filled PP Man Castle. What other ones do we want to check out? I can pull up a couple others too. I was looking at some earlier today with my son. He thought it was really funny or cool that the people could visit and show up, but he thought they were going to push each other off into the lava. He called it everything was the lava.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that lava's pretty dangerous.
I'm curious to see like if it ends up turning into like a balloons tower defense type thing, and everybody like all of a sudden is installing this blade and the shooters and
right
all this other stuff. Like who knows? Maybe this eye flower like hypnotizes them and slows them down. Maybe the fence they have to walk around it.
PP Man said he's going to clean it now.
Yeah, as he should. As he should.
I think it's filthy.
I mean, to be shown off on a stream, it's just like low key kind of like embarrassing.
I think that's downvote material. Actually, we don't even need to do the black market downvote. We're just gonna have everybody downvote freaking PP Man for that disgusting layer we just showed on stream, live in 4K for the world to see. PP Man, what the heck? Dudes, yeah, there's so many things that we've opened up still. I feel like every time
I'm missing so many.
Yeah,
You
how
know
many?
what I wish
how many
we
are
could
there
do?
total? 80 some?
85.
Okay.
Whoa. That number's going up.
Well, it's if you also buy the special objects.
Oh, because they aren't included.
I mean,
Got
but
it.
I bought them, I thought.
Do you have all three?
Well, let me go take a look. Okay, let's take a look. No, mine says of 82. Okay, so that means if
Did you not buy
do-
the basketball hoop, barbecue, and mayo jar?
I guess not, my guy.
Dude, are you even
My
a Yuga
guy.
Labs dude?
I feel like I need to though. Do I need to? Is this worth?
I bought it on my main because it was like, maybe.
All right,
just didn't
let's
know
go-
either. Like,
we'll
I got-
buy a grill.
I
Here.
told you, Bryce, when we were streaming together the other night that I got my
Alright,
one
hoop.
basketball floor ready to rock, and I
Oh,
had to buy
mayo.
some hoops for that. So the grill, the mayo, I was kind of like, yeah, might as well, I guess. This is how we
if you're
spend
playing
all the
basketball,
gears.
a
dude.
good grill out while you play basketball is kind of
That's true.
You know
That's
what I mean?
true. That's true. Good point. Good point. I didn't even look to see what the heck I had on my the caution top. Hey, this is a dumb question. Can you let's say you wanted to get 10 caution tiles.
Yes.
Can you just re-roll that motherfucker again?
Yeah.
Like when you go to buy that thing?
Yeah, so
whatever.
I can go buy another barbecue pit, even though I already have one.
But I'm saying if I pushed buy now and then it disappears to a different one, when you
I think you got to click the refresh
Yeah, you
until
can
you get
refresh
the one
this.
you
You gotta
want.
spend
so then
15
you're gonna.
years.
that's fucking tough, dude. That's what I mean. Damn.
That's what they give you.
It's like 20
Oh.
cents or something, isn't it?
Okay,
Like,
but dude, what if you're sitting here and you just fucking getting 10 of these things? I just spent $30 getting 10 tiles.
okay. It is 10% of. Excuse me, it's 25 cents,
Dude.
So.
That's for a whole quarter, my guy. Damn.
So then when you see somebody with caution all the way across, I mean,
Respect.
respect the drip.
For real, respect the fucking drip. Or the marble. Like, damn, dude, you got a whole marble tile like that. What? Okay. Is that
It might let you buy multiple. Does it let you buy multiple?
I don't think so. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, does anyone know?
Sheesh.
That's extra
level
tough.
20?
tile over here.
Oh. This
Is
is
that
Adam.
max?
This is
Can
Adam's.
they go
right?
higher than 20?
Ooh,
Wait,
don't know.
Anybody know?
Wait, you can see their tiles?
Yes, dude.
Hold
You
up.
hold L, brother.
No, but if you do it in preview, you
Yeah,
can.
if you do it in preview, you can. But if you just visit them from
Oh.
your base, like through the fame.
Interesting. Very
Hmm.
interesting. But
This
20
pisses me off so much. Like you have some 13, some 14, a 15, two sit. Like, what are you doing, brother?
downvote 407.
Oh, you
Jeez.
don't look at mine.
You
Don't
have
look
to
at
Dude,
mine.
refresh.
I
Kev.
was
Damn. I'm gonna go
had
broke.
yours delegated to me earlier, and I was like, what?
You can look it up. 6197.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Kip
I
says
tried
no,
to-
you
I
have to
tried fix it,
refresh. So I'm 100% going broke buying tiles.
6197. Oh, let me click filters.
Dude, Kip, you're right. Just buy everything. You're right, dude. Just buy all the shit. I'm gonna have like
Bro.
100 mayo jars. Who
Look
cares?
at this. 19, 15, 15, 14.
LMAO.
Wait, that's you?
This is one of Will's.
That's mine. Leave me alone. Okay. This was the first one where I explored to the third portal. Big mistake.
Big
now,
mistakes were
wow.
made in a Forge I controlled.
Yes, for real, dude.
Wait, how come there's so many in there? What's going on? Is that all of my heavies?
No, well, this is my little watermelon guy. That's you think you're
That's mine.
You got some
There's the
randos.
night-
Wait,
there's the-
wait.
yeah.
So,
But where's
is
your
this all of our-
celestial?
Where's my celestial?
Mm,
Wait, but I have your celestial. What?
Well, this is from my account, so obviously my celestial is going to be in here.
Is that so?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I can only fathom 2 portal at one time. 3 portal was
God, are you even forging if you
another
don't
dimension.
portal it? That you're wild, Squirtle. If you unlock the 4th portal,
I feel like that's just like a recipe for like just pain.
That's exactly how I feel.
That is the slow road. That is the slow road to max.
you'll ever just like randomly scroll, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to visit this one.
Although on the plus side though, you are going to reach a point where you have all those other tiles already leveled up so that you're just like unlocking portals left and right. At some
Dude,
point, right?
also speaking of Mr. Ben, dude, did you see him doing a screen share where he's getting like 1,000 energy every second?
oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
pretty
boosting on
gnarly.
that
I
though,
was
too.
just like,
no?
God damn. What's up, Nana? What's up, King?
Yo,
It's like 1,000 just like hanging out. Just like that's an energy farm.
wow.
And we're on what day are we on, dude? I've lost track already. Day 7, 6. What has it been a week? Nope. 6 days.
This Reaper's pretty sick.
It is sick.
Yeah, it was last Thursday, so almost a week.
My son, his favorite are the Reavers, and when he says it, it sounds like he's saying beaver, which is fucking makes me laugh every time.
Like
Dude.
a Weaver.
Where's the beavers? It's like, you mean the Reaver? All right, pull it up.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I think at some point here, once you have the energy farm set up, you can get more creative. I have some ideas now.
What?
Yo,
That's wild.
60.
60. 11 minutes left on Fame Frenzy for this dude.
and apparently
That's
that's just if you get a bunch of votes at the same time, you could potentially go on there. Is that right?
Yeah, so Will and I, we kind of figured it out yesterday. We were messing around with it, and we just spam voted. When there wasn't anybody up on the Fame Frenzy, we just took like 4 or 5 votes, put it on one heavy, and it put you up there.
Oh, really?
But if somebody comes in like a minute later and has like 7 or 8 votes for them, it knocks you off and replaces it with them. So it's like now it would be stupid to try and get it because you need like almost over 60 votes.
That's absurd, actually. Ziggy says 16764 is an attempt at being efficient. Also, I looked at the floor of heavy metals today, and I was checking to see if those people had started yet. There's a couple on the floor that had not, and it was intriguing to go rip another one, open a pack, if you will. As someone that loved opening sports cards, that's kind of what it feels like. Get a brand new freaking game board, dude. Doing some mad tile building as we sit here. Dude, I'm legitimately in that spot where I'm upgrading portals and I have an hour left on one. I got Jesus 6 hours on one. Like God save me. And then
God save you.
it looks like
Yeah.
4 hours on this one. Cool. Yeah, I have nothing to do for like 6 hours, 1 hour at least. That's what's crazy, dude. And again, they said as much. Don't be staring at the computer. You could spend a lot. You could spend a shit ton. There's been some talk on the timeline, and people have shared that they've spent over like multiple thousands of dollars already via Ape, just speeding their shit up. And I'm like, dude, it's day 6. Is day 6 my dog? Like,
No off days.
so, for those people that are potentially paying folks to play their Forge, what would be your thought on paying for this specific game within the Yuga gaming system? Obviously, Dookie Dash worked out well for some. You could say potentially. I don't know yet. Still, I guess. But what do you think is a fair price? And would you ever think about paying someone to grind a Forge for you?
No, I mean, because it's pretty passive, right? I mean, you just have to manage a few builds here and there.
Yeah.
You walk away for an hour once you get through all. Like that's where it's like I feel like it makes a little sense to spend some ape coin on those short builds because then you can knock them out of the way, get to the longer builds, and then just AFK it. So.
And also, then you're accumulating a ton of energy because now that my portals are level 7 and tiles level 12 and going on 14, like I always have a surplus of energy.
Right. No, that's fair. Definitely fair, dude. I would not pay someone either. Makes no sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only reason people are paying is because there's speculation that amps will be worth something.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, how much, right?
Yeah, right.
I just don't know. I guess that's the hard part.
So the thing that I was trying to get to the bottom of recently was, if you click preview, or if you click on one of the preview links for an ape, if you put in a number of a heavy that isn't being played, you can tell whether or not, oh, you know what? I just had like a brilliant idea, which might actually help. I think I can probably look it up in the leaderboard somehow to filter, how you can filter through like level portals of like what people have reached what level portal. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is I want to figure out how many forges have not been started. How many people haven't even loaded into the game, have, no pulse when it comes to forge, and then use that information to then figure out. Wow, shit! I just totally blanked, bro.
Nice.
I'm not even gonna lie. What were we doing? What were we talking about right
we were
before
talking
this?
about unplayed forges, unplayed heavy metals.
No, before that.
My
I was
guy.
going somewhere with
My guy.
paying
He just
for-
got lost in the Forge because he's been
Lost
staring
in
at a
the
Forge.
sauce, my brother.
Wow.
Anyways,
Weird.
I felt like it would be useful information.
Wow, it's super useful, bro. We are all lost with you. On that note,
Oh, it's about amps.
Go ahead.
It's about amps.
Fire away.
Because then if
King.
you can figure out how many haven't been played, then those ideally are going to need to buy amps if they ever wish to progress to Evo 2. That's where I was trying to go.
True.
So if you can figure out, like, maybe if only 25% of the people are playing, and then they get enough, they get 6 amps each, that means they only need 3, so 3 more are going to go, okay, but what are we going to do with the excess amps anyways? What? Maybe you get to re-roll?
Could be.
Or something?
What if it's more,
I don't know.
more power or something, dude? I don't fucking freaking know.
I don't know.
On that note, we're going to bring on another part of the team, a special guest this evening, someone that I know has been grinding the absolute shit out of the Forge, because I see him in all the group chats asking for votes, giving votes, being a great Forge team member. Mr. Daniel, what is good, brother in Christ? How are you, dude?
Hey.
The Star Lord.
My avatar didn't show up. But
no, you're just a black hole, dude.
Weird.
Yeah. I've got a migraine, so I'm kind of laying down while I'm chatting with you. I've heard you ask so many questions, and I've got every answer that you could ever dream of.
Ooh.
So let's start with the tiles. You can only buy one at a time, so you have to refresh, and the refresh rate sucks. So you're spending a ton of gears. Cool thing, to note, right? Because you were mentioning that you wanted to speed up the short processes just to get onto the longer processes, but the longer processes max out at 1,500 gears. So if you have a 5-day thing, which is probably going to happen at some point, it's 1,500 gears. If you have a 3-hour thing, it's 1,500 gears. So build all the quick things while you're sitting at your computer doing, whatever work, just kind of toggle back and forth. And then for the longer things, you can start applying small amounts of ape just to speed through it, especially if we're getting close to the dungeon. Remember,
Well, but with those though, with those 1,500 spend, you still like that only cuts out like 2 hours or something like that. But you can't even spend it until you're within that within that range. So like earlier, I was chilling with a lot of well, I don't have 1,500, and I don't. Well, okay, never mind. I can't show it right now, but earlier I was like looking at the speed up for 1,500. Maybe okay. I'll get to the bottom.
I think you're wrong, Will, because Adam, the one that we saw, had all 20 blocks, and that's impossible. He couldn't physically have that by now.
Well, I think they changed it.
They did do that update.
I think they said if not, then we would probably just have some degen go through and max out everything.
Yeah, some billionaire drop 10 grand and max out their forge.
Well, he did.
Yeah, right. Like
everyone's done with the game already. It's like, congrats, you did it.
What was the last
I'm purchasing some
about?
gears right now, and we will see if I can boost this 3-hour thing or not.
Let's see.
Right when I came on, Will, you had asked a question, and I had the answer to that one too, but my brain isn't working.
Active people that are playing Forge.
Oh, the amps. The amps, you need all 6. You don't need them, but your 3 major upgrades to Evo 2 takes 3 amps, and then you have 3 side upgrades like your weapons and your headpiece or whatever, and the other stuff that will take the other 3. So you could use all 6, or you could only use 3.
Okay.
Cool.
Interesting. So back to the gears though, 1,500. It does look like I can go ahead and speed it up.
Yeah.
So I guess I could. I guess I can speed that up, but I don't know.
Go for the one time.
All right, we'll fucking speed it up.
No.
Wait a damn second.
We're waiting.
I'm so confused. The max I could spend was 1,500.
Yeah.
But then it just totally obliterated 3 hours of build time?
That's what I'm saying. It does it all. So you could do like a 2-day.
Well, that didn't make sense because now it's even cheaper for whales to come in and max the game.
That seems broken.
It doesn't scale beyond 1,500. 1,500 is the max.
Okay, so oh my goodness. So what's the thought process there? Is that to incentivize people to come in and spend 1,500 because they're getting more value?
I think so. Just like what I said, right? Because you're going to set it up. And at some point when you get, right now I've got one forge that has 25 tiles that are level 12 each on average. And the 17, 18 tile takes like 6 hours. The next one's going to take like 10 hours. By the time you get to level 20, because level 20 is max, by the way. Yes, somebody asked that as well. Right. Level 20 is max and level 10 forge is max. Level 20 tile probably takes 2 days to complete.
But you can just knock it out with 1,500, man. That's broken. That's so broken.
But I mean, think about it. If you want to get that across 100 tiles, I mean, that's 15,000 gears divided by 127. I mean, that's only 118 ape coin.
Cheap.
$300. That's
granted, that's only from level 19 to 20. You also have level 18 to 19 and 17.
Man, okay, but in a sense, I was kind of thinking if they maxed out your spend to 1,500 and it was scaling along with,
and
like right now, right? This is 243 gears per 17 and a half minutes. Okay, so 1,050 seconds.
You get raped on the short time ones because everything up to 1,500, you could watch it drop pretty drastically.
Man, that actually, wow. Okay.
Told you I got all
That's
the
interesting because now
Like
I
the
want to
candy
just
man.
drop. I just want to drop ape coin on
I
all the
know,
big
you
ones
just
now.
Spend a shit ton in Lego.
God dang it!
No, we have till November. We have several weeks to be playing this.
Yo, on a different note, we have a community member that wants to be shared. 2974. Whoever's sharing.
I'm broke now. I can't. Oh wait, that's energy votes. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We got you.
2974. We
Sorry.
only vote for them if we like them. We will do it. There's 4 of us.
Okay, I mean, already. Let's go to the
Okay,
forge.
it's a
The
very nice
heavy is
photo.
sick. It's
The
a Mayo
Mayo.
garden.
Oh my
A
goodness.
Mayo garden. Look at the Mayo.
Look at
Holy.
the marble, my guy.
Voted.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's an instant vote. You know,
Wow,
I'll
this
get you
is
two.
this.
wow.
That was what
This seems like
2974.
this seems expensive.
That does.
Mayo has to do with PP Man or something from a long time ago, right? Or I don't know what the Mayo reference.
Yeah, that's a nod back with. Was that before mutants were launched?
Yes,
I think so.
Maybe the same. I don't remember, dude. Yeah, sometime around there. Jason with the Mayo Palace.
It's all right. We're gonna go into the Discord. We're gonna search for the first time Mayo was mentioned.
So just
Time for
FYI,
another
everybody,
month's
there's 6 seasons here, right? We all know. At the end of the 3rd season, the Rift opens. It's probably when Legends of the Mars is going to start if they coincide together, and also the other thing from 10KTF will be somewhere around mid-July, I guess. But this your forge doesn't disappear after 1 season. So everything is still built the same way. So in theory, you have 3 seasons, so 9 weeks to get everything max level as much as possible. So people are going to get anxious and they're going to spend all their 8. But really, if you have 9 weeks to just sit there and press a button and let it go, then why spend the money? Because I can guarantee you in that dungeon crawler, there's going to be little power-ups or something to spend all that 8 on instead of blowing your load basically on building it. But,
No, I wish I had like 20 heavy metals so I could just secure myself a.
You guys. I just bought 5 and I had no money, so I used
In this economy, damn.
Leverage bad.
Leverage very
leverage.
bad.
I used Cyan Lending, which is a new app that gives you pay over time, right? So when the prices crash, like flash crash to 0.45, whatever ridiculous that was, I was basically buying them for 0.5, putting like 0.11 down, and then I pay the rest over 6 months. Which just gets split up into even payments. So I got a whole squad now of these little fuckers and like 50 votes that I have to like manage, which is becoming the bigger pain in the ass than anything else.
Yes,
I
100%.
believe it.
But Jason, thanks for coming through. We got another community member, Venom 1752. Let's check it out.
What? Sorry. 1752. Oh, it's going to be another.
Oh, man.
Wait,
another.
hold on. We don't get the insta vote. We
Yeah,
have to
not
get
the
the sign of
100.
approval. And I'm going to pass it on to Bryce because my energy's running low here, my guy.
For sure.
Going to need you to pick up look at the cannon blaster on that one. I did not know that moved like that.
It was what, 6172?
Very cool.
No.
No.
It is 1752.
I just nuked it off my screen again.
Nice.
Whoops. 1752.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
he's got the nice little game console with the
toilet paper. That's
we got the toilet paper. We got the
Tools,
garden.
We're good.
Yo, what is this? What is that thing next to the rotary saws? I don't know if I have that upgraded yet.
The turnstile thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is that from?
Shoot, I have that open. I'm pretty sure, but I don't even know what the hell it was for.
I don't know, but I just voted for you, Mr. 17197.
Congrats! Thanks for coming through, Venom. We love the builds. This is Community Forge.
Oh, it was not that number. That's my number. But
1752.
I got it.
Hopefully, we got it right.
Yeah. No, I definitely voted for him. I was on my my 17197 one.
Let's take a look at if we haven't yet. I don't know because I was not paying attention for a minute. 16764. 16764.
Let's see.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Daniel, what's your experience been? Have you enjoyed it so far? What's your critiques besides the obviously whales can just level everything up quickly?
The migraine is probably from staring at my computer screen for 20 hours a day for the last week.
That's yeah. There you go. That says a lot, actually. So you're enjoying yourself at least.
I am
Look
not,
at the
not even a little
corn
bit.
on the
Oh
cob.
my,
Look at that.
If you
Got a
aren't
little
having
flower
a
garden,
friggin'
right?
good
we
time,
love the turntable.
Right while he sits there and DJs a little bit.
Little flower.
Please mind the gap.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Those things look like freaking radioactive toilet paper. Those little weird things in the ground.
they're called tubes or something.
Yeah. Go ahead, Daniel. What were you gonna say?
I was just going to say, I think the game is it's catchy, but that's because there's an end result, right? We're all trying to get the amps. If there was no amps involved, if this was just like a play for fun game, it wouldn't be for me. Because the other games, like when Dungeon Crawler comes out, I think it's going to be a completely different experience, and I'm hoping that they institute like daily, weekly, seasonal quests that give you a tiny little bit of gears at the end of each day or week or whatever when you do that, because you know they have a lot of really awesome things that are requiring people to pay money, and shouldn't really be that way, because all even free to play games, they have those things, right? You buy the power ups, you do all that stuff, but you still can earn a little bit of that currency, you know, maybe 50, and you have to spend thousands, but just a little something to get your feet wet. And it also helps to motivate people to want to spend it if they just get it for free, and then they want to buy something, so they add more money into it. But it's just a real big grind right now. That's just like set it, forget it. I'm not saying it's terribly fun or not. I just don't really see a point other than the amps and to build it for 9 weeks to get to the dungeon crawler, which is an insane amount of time. Like, I think they should have been like, oh, boom, here you have 2 weeks to build, and then we're going to start dungeon crawling, and you have to get there. And then it makes like this mad rush to try and do it. But right now, like 9 weeks, it's like,
I think that's by design, though, right? Like they don't want they want the normal human being that can't stare at a computer or even have it open for 20 hours a day. Like even I've had my computer open more than I have in like a long time.
No energy, sir.
They
I would
want
love to make that, Ziggy, but
they,
the boy is fresh out.
100,000, buddy. So I think they do want people to just take the time. Obviously, we knew that people were gonna go as fast as possible, like naturally, of course. But I'm excited for the additions because Spencer Tucker, by the way, shout out to Everyday Zucchini. If you don't follow him, you should. He's been extremely active on the timeline. That's been awesome to see. And one thing that jumped out to me is that he said, there's things coming. It's not just the dungeon crawler. Like there's going to be other implementations. And I think every season you'll see some potential additions. And so if you look at 3 weeks and then you get something added potentially, that makes it more interesting, I think.
Well, there's something to do with. Go ahead.
I said I could see where the Game Pass. So Ziggy had just mentioned this. He said there's that lock of Game Pass at the bottom. I'm like, what if that's the free-to-play aspect? And I know Spencer had briefly touched on the fact that like the free-to-play will also benefit the people with numerous heavy metals. So what if it's like, say you have 5 heavy metals, you could lend one out. In return, you get gears, but those people get to play your heavy. So then you have gears to spend. I mean, that could potentially be one of the ways. Yeah, I know
access loaning for play to earn is huge. There's also something, I was watching the Crypto Dilly thing show that they have right before this, and they were connecting the dots between the Battle Pass game coming out for 10K TF and a heavy forge, because the artwork that came out today, I guess it was, in their threads show the correlation of like him working on heavies, and the heavies or some machinery or something is collecting the resources that's stealing it from the other side, and that whole like narrative that's playing out there. So it's going to be interesting, and that whatever that is going to start mid-July supposedly. So everything's kind of like coming together, if that makes sense. Like, I think
Yeah.
maybe these other things that you're talking about is like games merging together where one may need the other to play something, to do something, and vice versa. And that would be cool. Like if somebody at 10KTF were like, hey, I need your heavy to build this because I have a pattern and I need it to be built at a forge and I don't have a heavy, and like you start working together, and that could be really fun.
I think we are definitely seeing everything come to a head for sure. Like all of these things lining up naturally with the addition of the video from Figgy today as
I was
well.
about to say, I don't think that's coincidence.
No, I
I'm
don't
sure
either.
they've had that for a little while.
I would agree. And so, like, again, you can see it. It's like little by little and then all at once, or whatever the hell that saying is. It's like that's exactly what it is. It's like we've had these little drips, and now like Daniel was just saying, and we've all been speculating on Legend of the Mara. Like that's around the corner here in a few weeks, and we have this going. We're gonna have Ape Fest announcement, like I think any day. Like I don't know. I thought maybe this week we'd get it, but maybe next week. There's a lot happening, and it's exciting. Oh God. That's hilarious.
Wow. I look at that ape and I realize the only thing going for it is the orange background.
Damn. PP
Wow, way to
getting
just
blasted.
freaking man,
Jokes.
I love the shorts. Those are funny.
That's
Dude.
sick.
I mean, it's pretty cool that they look
I mean, they
almost
I can tell who
spot
that is.
on to the
Yeah.
Curtis super plastic toy.
Yes.
A lot of similarities there
Mhm.
in how the fur transitions to the hands and all that good stuff.
But there you go, gents. I know you guys have been bricked for these for months, bro. And it's coming. That's another thing, right? Like you just said it. It's like, what if they Ape Fest announcement, Legend of the Mara, we have Forge happening. Let's say we get 3D avatars as well. Other side, another trip. Like, dude, there's so much shit about to happen here the last half of the year, I think. And it'll lead us into an even more exciting 2024. So a lot happening and definitely exciting. So
Hey, speaking of, have we gotten any other side or Legends of the Mara updates? Because like we were getting them every 2 weeks, then this came out, and that's all I've been thinking about now for like it feels like 84 years. But
I think it's been 83 years. But yeah, we have not.
Because we left off, I think, at 4, right? They did 1, 2, 3, and 4, the numbers, I think, or maybe 3.
I'm in such a weird Forge vortex for real, like staring at forging. Yeah, I thought maybe we'd get something this week as well, but we didn't. 4th of July, because isn't it usually on Tuesdays or Wednesdays?
Yeah, Tuesdays.
So maybe next week. I don't know.
But we didn't have anything last week either, so that's why it's like weird. Because now it's like all of a sudden this big.
I mean, we're
unless
busy
the next
forging.
announcement is, hey, this is the date that it's opening. But at the same point, I think it was Tenacious or somebody that posted the screenshot of showing the different levels. So it says after 3 weeks, the rift opens and the heavies go in to battle, blah, 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 blah. But if the rift opens in 3 weeks and they really are connected, in 3 seasons, that really puts the rift opening that Legends of Mara would potentially open with in like the second week of September, which is literally the last week of summer. And that's just freaking stupid. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm so impatient at this point. But Forging
Brother,
is
we've
taking
been in this club for
my
2
life.
years.
Yeah.
There's a lot of waiting to do.
They've taught us many lessons of patience, specifically.
Oh.
Many lessons of patience.
It's a virtue if you didn't know.
Yes.
I will
And
say,
when you
okay,
think you
I mean,
can't
I
wait
really
any
don't-
longer, you'll wait some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll wait some more. We haven't talked about this. Oh, I just had it in my head. Oh, Spencer Tucker talking about tweeting. The next big thing he's focusing on is onboarding the masses. What'd y'all think?
Yes. Yes.
Go on.
Do it.
Go on. I didn't. Was it a
Let
tweet?
me find the
Sorry.
tweet.
Yeah, do.
I
I
thought
probably
you-
read it. I just can't remember
Yeah,
it.
Here's a fucking.
I saw something about basically letting people into the game for free, but they wouldn't have the same aspects. And now I was confusing that with the Twitter voting because you can go into somebody's forge and you can see it, but that's not actually playing. That's just taking a look. So if they do have some Well, they do have a free to play because they said like, hey, come test it out, and if you like it, you can go buy a heavy and play. But I don't know because I don't know anybody that's gonna sign up and start building blocks with no end goal there, and then be like, oh, I love this, I need to sign up for it. I don't know. It's weird. But the masses, the millions, I mean, that's probably related to the other side because that's what they've been saying.
That's the other thing too with Improbable. If you haven't seen it yet, they announced their partnership with MLB with the All-Star game.
Okay, so that's huge, by the way.
Yeah,
that's huge because we went from, and I said this has to be alien tech, right? Because we went from, hey, this is this thing that we're starting, and it's probably nothing, and we just want you to come in and try and break everything. And that was like 2 months ago to like now, and they have this fucking stadium set up and everything is like huge and ready to go, and MLB, which is one of the most tight-lipped like sports franchise things ever, has signed up with them, a British company by the way, to do this. So it's very bizarre how that all kind of came together and happened, and it just looks absolutely insane. And if they're that far ahead just from the 2 months of, hey, let's test things out and break it, to like other side must be almost near completion, which is probably why Figgy's dropping that other stuff today. Like we were thinking end of Q3, and it might actually be end of Q3 at this rate because we're about to enter Q3, aren't we? I think we just did.
We are in it.
We are in it right now.
We are in the third quarter.
Hurry up and wait.
No, but I agree that the MLB is 100% the league with the stick up their ass the most, and so it is cool to see them doing this experience. And obviously, much cooler for us that it's with Improbable. Yeah, for real, Squirtle. No more Zoom. Meet in the other side. 100%, dude. That's where we want to be doing these shows on the other side, dude.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, the possibilities are endless, dude. Like, all these freaking Twitter spaces, if they want to. Like Other Space FM, shout out to Baron and Nana, what they're freaking doing every single week, and Nash on Fridays and Other Guild. Dude, you could have all those conversations in the other side. Like, that's dope. And like run around and maybe you have a mini game on your plot or fucking arcade or something. Like it's actually kind of mind blowing to think of the possibilities. And again, like Daniel said, them doing this MLB thing is big. So like, obviously I hope it goes really well. I think it will. And maybe the other side is like way sooner than expected. Like maybe it really is.
Serious question for you, because you just said arcade, and that brought up a good point. On the Other Side website, part of the obelisk is an impossible arcade appears in the center, and you have one chance. How are you going to use it, right? You all remember that?
Yeah.
Then we just had Garga tweet a couple of days ago, basically the premise of an impossible arcade that you have one shot at to go through. And he's like, this was the building blocks to get to, the Forge, right? And that's where Forge originated from. And he said at the end of that big long tweet that maybe one day we'll get around to doing this. So that really confused me, because that really is word for word everything that's already listed in the obelisk. And now he's like, well, we couldn't make that happen now. It's transformed into the Forge. So is the Forge that part of the obelisk when it opens up, or not? Like, I don't know, because it's like two conflicting things there. If you guys can understand and follow my train of thought, then you'll understand.
No, I feel like no, the Forge would not be that impossible arcade. That's definitely still going to happen. I think it's written there. It'll happen. Kind of vibe.
Yeah, just look at the end of Garga's tweet, though. That's from a couple of days ago.
No, yeah, I mean, I saw the tweet. I think your thought process there is valid, but I feel like if it exists, it's gonna happen. But it won't be the Forge, because this is Forge is very much within the Bored Ape storyline. Other Side is its own kind of column currently, and eventually they will mesh together. I guess through the rift.
Probably.
So at some point they will cross. But to me, it definitely seems like like the Other Side isn't built for the Bored Ape storyline.
Yeah,
the rift definitely is, right?
If it's in the obelisk, it's definitely going to happen. It's just weird that he came out with that tweet that said something different.
Yeah, I agree. It was a little strange. It was kind of like, oh wait, what's going on? But no, I definitely think that they'll have something cool cooked up for the
Hold on, let them cook.
arcade machine.
Hold up.
Let them cook. Hold up.
Yeah, it'll be badass.
I'm excited though. Again, we just went through like 6 different things that we're gonna probably learn more about in the next, I don't know, like 4 to 8 weeks, probably, maybe a little bit longer than that. Like that's pretty exciting, dudes. Like Yuga season is in full blast. Obviously, the market is the market, but like at the end of the day, we talked about this, I think, beforehand. It's like I've seen a lot of new apes, like people that bought their first ape or bought their first mutant. Hey, shout out, welcome to the club. And for those of us that are still holding, like the market doesn't necessarily matter right now. Yeah, it still hurts. Like it doesn't feel good, but we're pretty comfy where we're at, right? Like a lot of us are pretty comfy. Like there's not many listeds even still. And so at the end of the day, if you're, convinced that your project that you're holding, which I am with Bored Ape and Yuga specifically, you're just riding it out, and they're giving us shit to do. Like they're giving us stuff to do for now until forever. That's the thing, right? That's the other thing to think about. We're just starting this. Like, dude, now, like, just be ready because now there's gonna be something all the time. Like for the rest of eternity, in my opinion, there's gonna be something. Like you're either gonna be once whatever this is over, we're gonna have Legends of the Mara. You're gonna be building on the other side if you choose to do that. Like all of this is going to be happening by the end of the year. So from now until forever, if you want to, you're going to have ways to be distracted and have fun and build community through Yuga Labs. And it's just starting right now.
Well, here's something no one's talking about, and it hits back to the point of, Will, when you mentioned you wanted to do some math and figure out how many people were getting their amps and not getting the amps. Yuga still has 3,000 heavies, right? That they haven't minted just from the passes that were no good, and they said that they were going to give it out, find some way to like basically let people have them because they needed all 30,000 in the ecosystem for what the future is going to come, right? That's 3,000 passes that aren't going to have any amps, that are going to be stuck in their Evo 1 phase, that are going to have to buy something, or they're going to have to give you like common. That's probably what they would do. They would probably just give you the heavy and then have 6 common amps that come along with it so that you could do something with it. Because otherwise I couldn't imagine it would be a real supply shock in that particular case.
For sure. Again, a lot still cooking, my gentlemans. As we get to the top of the hour, the bottom of the hour, but we started at 8:30 tonight. Any last thoughts or things that we want to talk about the Forge, Yuga Labs, what we've got on our mind, market sentiment, anything at all, gentlemen? Oh, Threads. Really quickly, have you checked it out yet? Instagram's.
I put together like a little heavy metal thread and blasted it on Threads because I was like, if you're early days on some of those platforms, sometimes it encourages that content to be seen by other people. So I was thinking, you know what? Why not throw a little heavy metal Yuga Labs, some bullish Web3 gaming stuff on the timeline and see if it gets any traction. Not that I'm like trying to grow my Instagram account or whatever, but just because it seems like a good attack vector.
Mega influencer.
Ay.
Anything
No,
else?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the market. We had a little
It
dipperoo
seems like shite right
at
now.
the beginning of this stream, and now it's already been bought back up. So there's that.
Pop back up ish.
Again, like
I mean, we dipped to 27.12 an hour ago, and we're already back up to a 28.12 bid floor. So something happened.
there we go. We love to see
Something.
it. Daniel, any
Well, now
last
Machi's
thoughts?
down to like 10, so that's always good.
He's gonna get 40 more though. That's the thing. He's always at like 50.
Yeah, but that'll bring our floor up.
And then he'll dump him 45, and this is just never ending. Blurf farming update. I don't know. You have trait based. I don't know if it matters, but we'll see, I guess.
Yep, season 2 is still going on.
Yep.
Well, at least you'll see the rare items popping up a little bit because people were flooring everything just to get points, and now
Theoretically, yeah. Yep. We'll see soon enough. There'll be data all the time, right? Like that's the thing. You're going to get data instantly. So we'll see. Blur Farming season 2 never ends, baby. Yeah, dude, I think that's it. It's been a great stream. Thank you for coming through. We're going to stream some more this week. Just keep your eye on our Twitter. We do have 2 more giveaways yet that we have not even announced. So please keep your eyes peeled. We'll be giving out booster packs via the Forge for your heavy metal. It'll be easy way to enter. Again, check our Twitter. All you got to do is have a heavy metal. So with that, gentlemen, I think this puts a bow on a conversation for this Bored TV episode. If you don't yet, follow Bryce, follow Will, follow Mr. Daniel and myself on Twitter. Hit us up if you want to come on and stream with us. We'd love to have you over the next 2.5 weeks because we really are enjoying the community feedback. We're enjoying the community just coming together and showing out. So with that, this was Bored TV. Stay bored, y'all.
Peace.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like. Whoa, upgrade her diamonds now, her girlfriends are like. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, Finnish friends on my face, looking like I'm from the